We are back with another Home Depot Kids Workshop, and today we are making Santa's Treats trays. The holidays are coming, kids love to bake, and they're looking for Santa, right? Well, we're gonna make a little tray for the kids to put their cookies on, and we're gonna show you how to make it out of cardboard if you cannot get your hands on one of the wooden kits. Hi, I'm Serena.
I'm Kojo. I'm Mahoney.
And I'm Kwabena.
And this project is gonna be one that your kids will love. So let's jump into this project right now. For this project, you'll get one bottom, 2 sides, 2 handles, and 10 nails. And what kid doesn't love a sticker sheet? So they'll get that as well as a pin, a certificate of achievement, and a workshop extension activity. Don't forget, you'll also need a hammer, some fine sandpaper, some safety gear, wood glue, and you'll also need something to put those cookies on, so grab a paper towel. With their safety gear and their smocks, which the smocks do come in the kits, have the kids read over the instructions. It's pretty simple even for a 5-year-old to understand. And then start off with a little bit of sanding, knocking down all of those rough edges with the fine sandpaper. And then it's time for step 1. Place the 2 sides up on their narrow edge and place a little bit of glue on there. Don't over glue, and you'll take the bottom and place it on top, making sure that the edges are lined up perfectly. Now, kids tend to over glue here, so you will need to wipe some of the glue away, I'm sure. Once it's had a moment to set, use 6 of the nails and let your kids hammer those into place, making sure that the sides are lined up. And now we can move on to step 2, attaching the handles. Stand the tray up and add just a bead of glue to the side and attach the handle. If you let it sit there for about a minute, it should be a little easier to nail in. Just wipe any excess glue, but the kids might need a helping hand here, so hold it in place if they need some help, but let them do the hammering. And once both of the handles are attached to each end, it's time to apply the stickers for step 3. And this is why I love these projects, because the kids always come up with something extra that I didn't even think of. Most people would throw away the waste from the sticker, right? They peel it off and just ball it up. Well, he said, "Mommy, what if we take this and apply it to the top?" Yes, a trim. So these projects allow kids to be so creative. And there's also a workshop extension activity that allow kids to be even more creative. This part of the project is about helping Santa to see the tray in the dark. So you'll need glow-in-the-dark paint, a paper plate, and a paintbrush. But my kids didn't need the paper plate. There was no pre-designing. They just wanted to paint the entire thing in glow-in-the-dark paint. And I can see why. It was pretty cool. And when you turned off those lights, there was no mistaking Santa will see this tray. But let's say you don't have access to a wooden kit. Can you make this out of cardboard? Well, the answer is yes. And here's what you need in order to do it. You'll need a piece of cardboard box, a cereal box, hot glue, paint, of course, paintbrush, and a utility knife or scissors. You'll also need some alphabet stencils. I'm using a vinyl stencil that I cut at home. And you'll also need these pieces, 1 bottom, 2 sides, and 2 handles. Now, the blog post that comes with this project, you can download those for free from your printer. We're going to start with the bottom piece and paint that. Once it dries, then we're going to attach the sides with hot glue. Now, again, these pieces can be downloaded from your computer and you'll just fold them along the fold lines. But with a little bit of hot glue, we're going to attach this side to the bottom of the bottom piece. Just a little edge there. We'll flip it around, do the same to the other side. Once that dries, then we can paint those green. Next, we'll use a utility knife or scissors to cut out the templates for the handles. We'll need 2 of those, and we'll want to make sure that we paint those before we construct it. It's easier to paint what you can before you put it all together with hot glue. Figure out where you want to place your stencil and then very carefully stencil it on with paint. Now, don't put too much paint because it will start to seep under your stencil. And once it dries, you'll want to remove it. If you notice that you've got some paint that's seeped underneath and it got a little messy, that's okay. Take a paintbrush, clean it up, and then continue on. Doesn't have to be perfect. Your kids won't mind. Next, use a little bit of hot glue to attach the sides. You'll notice that they just fold in on themselves and the hot glue will hold it in place. If you notice that it's seeping out, wait until it dries and then try to scrape away the excess. And then use a little bit of hot glue and attach the handles. You'll notice that I did not put paint on the back side of the handles. That's okay. Sometimes it's easier to paint things after it has been assembled. But if you notice that there are any gaps, use hot glue to fill them in, and it'll cover up all those gaps. So whether you're making this project out of the kit from Home Depot or you're making it out of cardboard, this is a fun project where kids get to use their imagination, use paint and stencils. So this project was a lot of fun, and as you can see, we've got a lot of variation. We've got paint, we've got wood, and we even have glow-in-the-dark paint. This project can be found on sciencefaircentral.com, and also this is a collaboration between the Home Depot and Discovery Education. So lots of great projects there for your kids, whether it's made out of wood or cardboard. I'm Serena.
I'm Kojo. I'm Ahane.
And I'm Kwabena.
And we will see you next Home Depot Kids Workshop. Okay, let's go eat the cookies.